Hey guys, welcome to week 13, Tuesday with Dr. Callahan for Algebra 1 semester 2. Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following questions. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your guided notes for today. You should have this in your guided notes for week 13, Tuesday. So here's your first one, and then here is your second one. So we're going to start off with the notes on the second page right here. Today, I'm going to talk about central tendencies, which is mean, median, mode, and range. So with that said, take a look at the breakdown we're going to be talking about today. And let's go ahead and get started right there on the right side. So first thing I'll have you guys do is go ahead and just read what mean, median, mode, and range stand for. And then look at the example as to how did I get the answer 2, 2, 2, and 2 right there. All right, so let's go over this. The mean is basically the average. So to find the average of something, you need to add up everything on the points, so the sum, and then divide it by the number of points. So in this case, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divided by 5, which is going to give you a 2. And therefore, the mean is 2 in this situation. The median is the middle number in the data. So you have to rearrange them from smallest to biggest, and then you just simply find the middle number. So in this case, the median is 2. Now, with this, you have an odd number of data, so there will be a number there. But what if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is an even number of data, and in which case your middle number should be right there. So what do? Well, what's the middle number between 2 and 3? I know you want to say 2.5, but in case you didn't know that, it's just 2 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 2.5, just so you guys know what it looks like. Mode is going to be the most, or which one occurs the most in the data. So in this situation, there are 3 2's, so your mode is 2. And then your range is always going to be the biggest number minus the smallest number. So 3 minus 2, and the range is 2. I'm sorry, 3 minus 1 is 2, so the range is 2. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and practice with this example right here. So find the mean, median, mode, and range. To find the median or the mean, I would do 1 plus 3 plus 5, and actually plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 6. So essentially you're finding the sum of this. Then you divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 numbers. Type that into your calculator and you should find the answer. With the median, you have to rearrange them from the smallest to the biggest. So I have 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 8, 8, 9. And given the fact that this is an even number, you're going to have to split the middle number in between. So 1, 2, 3 is the lowest, 1, 2, 3 is the highest. So your middle number is going to be between 5 and 6. So that's going to be 5.5 for your median. Mode is going to be which one occurs the most. And I can see that from here, I have 2 5s, 2 8s. So I would just say 5 and 8. And then your range is going to be the biggest number, which is 9, minus the smallest number, which is going to be 8. All right, so with that said, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and pause the video and do the same thing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and write down your answers here. Okay, let's go on to the next part, which is going to be on the right side here. Okay, for any data set, you can perform the analysis to come up with a value for each average. However, here are a few basic guidelines. So number 1, for a normal random distribution of data that is evenly distributed, the mean is preferred. For a skewed data set, a median is more appropriate than the mean. The mode can be used for non-numerical data. For example, the most common car parked in a parking lot, well, probably I would guess is like a Honda or a Toyota. All right, let's go ahead and go into some word problems. Number one, donations were collected for the sports fund from Mr. Wilson. He was able to collect 7 donations in the amount of 106, 110, 20, 54, 165, 184, and 200. Which measures of the central tendency would be best? Well, given the fact that this is like pretty widespread out, I would probably say maybe the mean would be best, in which case you will add everything here. So find the sum. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by 8, and then give me the donation. Now for the median, you could go ahead and do that as well. However, you need to rearrange them from $10, $20, $54, $100, 106, 165, 184, and then 200. So to find the median, you will find the middle number, which is in between here. And that I would think is about like 103. Now compare that to the mean. Which one do you think is a better representation of all the money that was given? Next, I'm going to talk about basketball players. For school varsity team, Riley scored the following points for the last 8 games: 16, 12, 12, 18, 14, 21, 23, and 21. Which measure of central tendency will be best? So find the mean, median, mode, and then find the range. Pause the video and go ahead and do that. All right, now that you went ahead and did that, explain to me which one do you think is a better representation of the data given? All right, so now we're gonna go on to the first page that you guys have here. It looks like this. There are 15 questions, and the last one is write the definition for mean, median, mode, and range in your own words. Number 15, create an example to find the mean and median. So then for questions number 1 to 13, you're gonna actually go over to here with this QR code, or you could type this in. Once you get in there, you're going to go ahead and answer the questions from what it asks. Like, for example, it's asked to find the mode of this for question number 4 or 1, in which case you write the answer down for number 1 right there. And there are 13 questions, so make sure you answer them. So pause the video and go ahead and do that. All right, you guys, now that you're done with this, for the last part of your practice, I have a quizzes that I would like you guys to go ahead and practice with. And so we're gonna go over to the quizzes right here. It's really just gonna be 20 questions. And you're gonna go to joinmyquiz.com and then type in the code joinmyquiz.com 50 84 71 86 and go ahead and answer them. All right, you guys, as always, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you guys next time. Take care.